It is a small schematic tweak from outside to inside linebacker, but it may have major resonant impact in changing and transforming one of the best defenses in our area. Call it the Dalen Reading effect.
Well, first of all, Dalen Reading is one of our best players. So when you say changing positions, he can play any position on defense, and we feel like that if it's up front or if it's in the second level playing inside linebacker where he's playing now, we just feel really good about him.
Yeah, it really is a lot more fun. I feel a lot better on the inside.
He's stepped up as far as being a vocal leader. You know, a year ago, that maybe that wasn't him, but just how I am just impressed with this, just his leadership quality at this point.
It really does, because we have a lot of returners, more returners on defense than people really think we do, and we just really work together.
Brings a lot of speed at the inside. We have speed in the secondary, and we just fly around and hit.
We've grown together as a team. I mean, we've grown up with these guys. The whole team is just, we formed a brotherhood.
Defensive collectives come no more balanced than the one Quentin Hamner will trot out against Elias this time next Friday. And yes, the Pirates are fast everywhere, as the guys who have to block them daily for a living can attest.
It makes me have to work a lot harder because it's not like, you know, a slow defense where you can just kind of go through the motions. You have to work every play to get your job done.
But it's also about having playmakers at every level, some who aren't even yet household names. Sophomore Ashton Watts has stepped up huge and will step in on the interior at linebacker next to Dalen Reading.
That makes it a lot easier because they're always on top of it. They're always calling the trap blocks. They know every single thing about all the plays.
While All-Stater Drake Dudley, returning starters John Klubine and Kaiser Greenwell, and a cast of more make the back end of this thing an area benchmark.
It helps us a lot more because now that we can really do our job up front, and then our secondary's really getting the job. They're really getting sound now.
Markel Humphrey's a kid that came over from offense last year, played running back. We got a lot of running backs, and that's been a mantra at Hannibal for a long, long time. So we decided to take one of our running backs, Markel Humphrey, and we were going to put him in corner. Jackson Parker's competing for that. And then John Klubine, who had a sophomore year just like our quarterback, who now has got another year under his belt, who's played his technique and is really doing that, is fine-tuning that craft. And a lot of our games last year was the score really didn't indicate how well we've kind of played on both sides just because of some errors that we would have.
But it is the defensive line's development, even absent a former All-State nose guard, that may be the most pleasant surprise in America's hometown.
It looks good so far, honestly, because we got the two outside guys still, and we got a new nose in there, so they're working together. They're coaching the nose up good.
Animals. I mean, they're going to be hard to stop this year for sure.
And all of this has those involved thinking most ambitiously.
Yeah, we have a lot of weapons. I don't see why we can't make a run for it this year.
I definitely need to get better. We all do. I mean, you can't ever stop getting better. So, I mean, I just try to keep working.
You know, in the coaching world, we always talk about don't play your best 11, but your 11 best. And right now, we feel like that we got our 11 best kids out there who can play together and ultimately be a team game for us. So we feel good about those 11 guys. We do have some young guys, really young guys playing on both sides of the ball, but it's their time to step up and show that that's their role that they can take on and play at a high level.